Hey friends, welcome into my Makeup Love office. So earlier this week, we talked about camouflaging dark circles under the eyes. Today, I want to talk about camouflaging dark spots. This is a question I get from a lot of my customers who have dark spots, some sun damage. I am certainly guilty of that. So let me give you a few tips. I have a really dark spot right here along my jawline, right about there. And that is something that it's probably my biggest, darkest one, and it's something that I want to cover up. So the first thing I'm going to do, now I've already put on my moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and put on a bit of primer. And I'm just going to concentrate on this one area of my face, because actually I need to go give myself a mask after I'm done with this. All right, I've got that on. Now I'm going to grab my Conceal Correct Contour Palette. This is in the the light to mid, light to medium colors. There I go. This is the light to medium. It also comes in medium to dark. Now, when we talked about dark circles, we talked about choosing something towards the orange side of the color wheel to combat the blue and purple. This time I want to choose something that's just a shade lighter than my regular foundation. So I'm going to choose this one right here. So I'm going to grab my brush again. Going to grab just a little bit of that. I'm going to dab that right onto that dark spot. Remember, less is more. I'm going to grab my sponge, get it wet, a little bit of setting spray. And now I'm going to just go in and dab, dab, dab until that soaks in and gets blended in. Okay, pretty good. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my regular foundation. Now this is the Total Coverage 2-in-1 foundation and concealer combined. I'm not going to use this on my whole face. I find this is a little too heavy for that, but I am going to use this on this spot. So what I'm going to do is just get a tiny dab of this on my same brush. And again, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to apply it straight to that spot. Less is more. Okay, I'm going to take that same damp sponge and there. It's not completely gone, but I am pretty pleased with how that looks. Now you can certainly get much heavier concealer, like what they use to cover up tattoos or birthmarks or scars. If you really have something dark that's bothering you, you want to use something that heavy, you can go for that. I don't like anything that heavy on my face. I would rather compromise, kind of meet in the middle. I'm okay with this amount of coverage on that dark spot versus having something that heavy. Now, if you want to follow up with a little bit of setting powder, make sure that it's a very finely milled setting powder. I forgot that there was one earlier this week right here in this palette. So I'm going to take a nice big fluffy brush, grab some of that powder right there, and I'm going to put that right over top. Again, less is more. You want to make sure it's translucent and that it's very finely milled. You don't want anything heavy or thick on there. And there we go. And then I could go ahead and use my tinted moisturizer. And I would go ahead and put that on the rest of my face. Just kind of avoiding that area. Just do half my face. And there we go. And I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. So if you are dealing with dark spots, give these techniques a try. See if this helps you out. I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give me a like and a share. Hit that bell so you know when I have a new video out. Until next time, friends, see ya.